We are often contacted by people who have wood care products that are failing, and peeling is a common problem. Q-Tech's unique formula means that you never have to worry about this again. It penetrates deep into the wood and it will never peel or flake, even under extreme weather conditions. But before switching to Q-Tech, the problems resulting from these failed products need to be rectified. In fact, the entire existing coating needs to be removed. Don't worry, we have a professional system that will help you do this. It's vital that all existing coatings, oils, deck stains and paints are fully removed before you apply Q-Tech. This is important because existing coatings can interfere with the penetration of Q-Tech, causing it to sit on the surface with nowhere to go. Washing and light sanding may not be adequate preparation before using Q-Tech. It is very important that wood is prepared right back to the raw material, and Naked Strip is a very effective and safe way to do this. Naked Strip is a paint and wood finish remover that strips most commonly used paints, stains and oils. It may also be used to strip metal, brick and masonry surfaces. Traditionally, failed wood coatings are removed by sanding, which is very time consuming. Difficulties arise if the timber surface is not perfectly flat, and trying to get the sander into hard to reach places can be a real problem. Also, what do you do about nails? How do you sand without damaging the nail's protective coating or countersink without splitting the wood? And who wants to spend their weekends on their hands and knees countersinking nails and sanding anyway? Naked Strip is the smart alternative to sanding. Unlike most paint strippers, Naked Strip is gentle on the environment, gentle on the wood, is biodegradable and has a low odour. There are some other so-called environmentally friendly strippers on the market, but Naked Strip is a professional product that actually gets the job done. It might be gentle on the environment, but it's extremely powerful, so it's essential to do a test patch before you start. There are many different wood coatings and every situation is different. Generally, the more degraded and weathered a surface is, the easier the old coating is to remove. Doing a test patch will determine what works and how much time and product will be required for your project. It's important for the user to determine the suitability of the product for its intended use. A paintbrush, a clean paint pot, and a high pressure cleaner that can do 750 to 1500 psi with a fan mode or with a fan attachment. Do not use a turbo attachment, this will damage your wood. A garden hose, even with a pressure nozzle, does not have the sufficient pressure to do the job. For larger areas such as wooden decks, we recommend that you use a lamb's wool applicator and a paint tray. It's important to avoid all contact with eyes and skin, so don't forget to wear eye protection, gloves and old clothes. Take care that Naked Strip does not contact any surface other than what you are stripping. You may need to use masking materials and drop sheets in some areas to protect other surfaces and plants. Apply Naked Strip evenly with a brush, rubbing into the grain. If this is your first time using Naked Strip, we recommend that you attempt an area no larger than 2 square meters or 20 square feet. Reaction time can range from 10 to 60 minutes, depending on the coating being stripped. Periodically test the progress by lightly scraping in a test area to see if you can easily see bare wood. Areas that appear dry may need to be replenished with more Naked Strip as required. It is normal for some difficult areas to require 2 or 3 applications. Only when all of the old coating is easily peeling back to bare wood is it ready for pressure cleaning. Pressure clean to remove using a fan jet only. For best results, operate methodically along the length of the wood, keeping an even distance. Close enough to remove the coating, but not too close that it damages the wood surface. Overlap slowly, a bit like when you're mowing the lawns. Apply ProClean at full strength to already wet wood using a soft floor broom. You don't need to scrub too hard, as the ProClean will do the work for you. ProClean will brighten up your wood so that it looks fantastic before you apply Q-Tech. Wait as long as it takes for this brightening to take place. This is typically 10 to 30 minutes. Pressure clean again using your fan jet, just as you did before. You will notice foam developing, and it's important to thoroughly rinse until most of this has disappeared. Allow to dry, then scrape and sand any bits that have been missed. This process is made easier as the previous coating is now much weaker. If your wood is softer, it may require a very light skim sand all over using an 80 grit paper to remove any raised grains and furry spots. Don't worry if your Brighton deck looks dull when dry. When it's oiled with Q-Tech, the rich natural colour of the wood will return. And that's it! Naked Strip makes the job safer and easier for you to strip back your wood, and ProClean finishes off the job by cleaning and brightening your wood in preparation for applying Q-Tech.
Check out the rest of our videos for more tips for every step to getting a professional finish.